Oh, hello YouTube. Wanted to make a quickie here about use of comms and protocol for that, for your group, okay? I will say, no, I am not a ham guy, okay, so I can't, different wavelengths. I don't know all that. It's one I got a guy for that. How about that? No, it's one of those things, wanting to learn about that. But as far as the protocol for the comms use, yeah, I can shed some light on that. Those of you that have watched other videos I've got out know that I am ex-law enforcement. So I have done that. And what I was thinking about the other day, we all have our radios, our walkie-talkies, whatever you want to call them, and that's a much needed prep, okay, in my opinion. Now, it's not more important than food or security, you know what I mean? But after you start getting those things nailed down, you're going to want to be able to communicate with each other. And when I say with each other, I mean other people in your group. Now, if that means that your group is your family, if that means you are part of a larger MAG, mutual assistance group, you're going to want to be able to communicate them in a shtf scenario. What you're not going to want is for everybody out there to know what you're talking about. Okay, if you went to Walmart or Amazon and you just got some walkie-talkies, things for, if we use it for hunting, or, kids get them and they're playing around, anybody can listen in on that. Even if your walkie-talkies have like the private, whatever. What that is not, let me start over, sorry. It's not blocking out your communication. What that's doing is it is just allowing you to receive communications from the other radio that you're wanting to talk to. So anybody out there that turns to channel 12 or 3 or whatever it is you've designated, they can hear everything that's being said. Okay. Even if you guys are the ham guys, and my hat's off to you, to where you have certain frequency set for your group, it's going to be harder for people, I guess, but people can still listen on your conversation. So that is where you are going to want some sort of protocol for how you speak on the radios. First thing is, don't allow people to sit there and have conversations that go on forever. Get on the radio, say what you want to say, get off the radio. Okay? You don't want to back and forth. What's for supper? Well, I don't know. What do you want? Well, I don't know. No, you don't want all that. You don't want to tie up traffic. And the longer that you transmit, the more chances for somebody to find that frequency and listen in on your conversation. So you're going to want to have something in place that you guys understand, and it's going to be more difficult for other people to understand what it is you're saying. If you have a bug out location, you're going to want to have the names that your group calls different areas. Okay, a lot of hunters know what I'm talking about with this. If you got the family farm, or if you've got an area that you and your buddies go in and you lease for hunting, and one of them talks about the big rock, you know what he's talking about. If one of them says something about first holler, you know what he's talking about. If somebody says, on and on and on, okay? you guys know what you're talking about. You're going to want to have something like that, and you're going to want to, think about it cryptically. I think that's right. Something that you guys know what they're talking about, but not other people. Also, you don't want to call out and say, hey, Dad, you know what I mean? When I was in law enforcement, we had our unit numbers, okay? So we weren't calling for Officer Johnson or Officer Taylor or anything like that. We had our unit numbers, okay? So to call out, say Officer A wanted to get in touch with Officer B, they would get on the radio, and it would be something as simple as 102 to 104. Okay, Officer 102 is trying to contact Officer 104. 104, go ahead. I have heard that you are looking for me. I am hearing you. Go ahead with your communications. That way you're not giving out names. And then you can say, we need a blank. Now, my police department, we use signals and codes. You guys watched any of the cop shows or movies or anything like that, different agencies use different codes and signals, okay? Code 10, code 20, signal 19, okay? Things like that. And you ever hear watching a movie with truckers, what's your 20? Okay, your 20, your location, okay? I would recommend that you guys come up with your own codes and signals, okay? That way, if you got a call of 102 to 104, signal 7, the Big Rock, okay? 102 is trying to get a hold of 104. We have a situation, whatever your signal 7 is, somebody's injured, something else, at the Big Rock. That way you're not saying, hey, Billy Bob, I need you to get over here. We got so-and-so, it's very quick, it's very clear, it's understood, okay? Now, you can always elaborate on it, and you can break things down even beyond that. That's going to be up to you and your group. But having that protocol is going to help you. If you've got somebody at one of your lookout posts, observation posts, your tower, whatever it is you got, and you see people approaching, you're able to call out. And if those people that are approaching have some sort of radio that can hear you, make sure that you have the protocol in place to where you can word it to where maybe they don't know that they've been spotted or something like that. Okay? And have a signal or a code ready for front gate, and have something in place for unknowns. You can call them uniforms. If you ever hear tangos, we got tango's your T. So whatever it is you choose, I'm not going to elaborate farther, but whatever it is you choose to call that, whatever it is you choose to set up your codes and your signals. And also we used the military, as far as Alpha, Bravo, etc., and that does help clear up things too. But anyway, just real quick today, wanted to touch on that. Good to have your radios, but make sure you have something in place that you can communicate and other people don't know what you're saying. Heck, if y'all know the same foreign language, you got German in your family and y'all know German, heck, speak German, you know what I mean? Whatever it is you can come up with. So that's it for today, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, and your comments are always welcome. Negative or positive or whatever, we'll deal with them all. It's no big deal. So just let us know what you think, any ideas that you have for it, and until next time, see ya, twa.